So what happens typically if that kind of confusion and irritation emerges in a group?
Well, I think a natural tendency, I mean, look, no one is particularly likes these irritating moments. And as I said, for developing Confusiasm takes intention, and it's an acquired skill. So that means that a lot of groups are actually not going for it. And they want, as soon as they start feeling this discomfort of the irritation, the frustration, the lack of clarity, the tendency of these groups is to close the conversation, is to basically aspire to be done with it, be over with it, be out of it as soon as possible. And there is the big tendency of a lot of groups to go for business as usual solutions. So you have invited a few points of view, you start feeling divergence, people start feeling like, oh, we're not sure where this is going anymore or whatever. And you're like, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. And this is what we're going to do is very likely to be something that you've already seen or heard, it has already been tried before. So, because it's just building on actually the beginning of real insights. The first ideas that people share are the ones they already have. The game, the long-term game, is actually to get entire groups to go beyond their first draft ideas into something that is building upon each other. And that means going through that discomfort. So if you don't allow the group or let the group go into that grown zone and discomfort, you will close into, really a business as usual solution that in fact is very much guaranteed to, at best, be as lukewarm as what has been done before, and at worst be deluding others or just be a complete failure because it's just not solving anything, because there's nothing new about it. There's nothing co-created about it. And so very typically for the person in charge, for the manager or whoever is sort of calling the shots on that particular conversation, the tendency can be for them to close that conversation and to decide by themselves. And again, missed opportunity to involve the entire group and a big risk of actually letting other people in the group feel like participation amounts to my manager at the end deciding what we're going to do. And so they get really jaded, really cynical about participation and collaboration. And it's a pity because, again, our work is collaborative by and large, certainly in the service area.
Yeah, it really ties into the fast-paced work environment and the quick and dirty projects. And if you're dealing with complex issues, then you need to have like a more long-term vision and a way of really tackling that, and not by just doing what you did before.
Yeah, and I think even more than maybe long-term vision, because the long-term vision can sometimes be very difficult, is to manage your expectations about how slowly things have to move on in order to reach a level of quality, because it takes time to actually listen to other people, to actually understand each other, and to actually build upon each other's points. So it really is about helping the groups be more patient. And I think there is nothing wrong with quick and dirty at a certain level, by the way, in the sense of fail fast, fail often, like try again, da-da-da. I think this is actually a very, very useful, very creative way of looking at things. But hoping for quick results is not helping. And I think that by going too fast, we're actually going much more slowly. And by going slowly, we're going much faster. So, which is actually a very, very nice little parallel with the Netherlands, where decision-making at the public level takes an inordinate amount of time because there's so many powers to be consulted, so many bodies to be involved and engaged. But once a decision has been taken at societal level, it's a very sustainable decision that is taken, and one that is really binding a lot of crucial components of the society. And this is why the Netherlands is more advanced with a number of societal decisions than many other countries, because they give themselves the time to consult everyone and to build upon each other's point of view. And that's where our cultures, who are faster and faster paced, are failing to understand, sadly enough.